And I'm turning the music off and I'm cutting on in-game music because we like to really get in the story. Mithrax, we're hoping to see him at least shirtless this weekend or this week. So let's see what the story unfolds. And then the other thing, did Mithrax or Mithrax, did him and Aramis used to smash at one time? Not that that matters, but it would be cool, you know? It could be like one of those situations they were in a 1v1 and she like one-upped him and he was like, oh my god, she's so fucking hot. She's so fucking hot. I gotta have her. And then 9 months later, Ida.
Guardian, we have new readings. Aramis's fleet moves across the system, pursuing relics of power. Summon your crew. And a request, please. As a favor to me. Do not involve Ido in your violence against the old crews. She is brave and curious, but does not yet understand the brutality of the world. There are pain truths in our history. I should have told her earlier, before all this. But I must learn before I can teach, and for that I need time. Disrupt Aramis's crews, and stop her from collecting the relics. Some mistakes must remain in the past.
Alright, what the f did he do? Mithrax greets you with grave news. Aramis fleet is converging on another relic. He also requests to do not involve Ido in your violence against the old crews. She is brave and curious, but does not yet understand the brutality of the world, he says with some difficulty. There are pain truths in our history. Mithrax admits Ido should know about the past of her people, but he wants to be the one to teach her. He asks that you give him time to prepare to do so responsibly. For now, Aramis' crews must be disrupted and another relic snatched. Okay. Okay. He's trying to protect his daughter, man. I mean, I get it. But what happened? Like, I mean, am I else curious? Fuck. What the hell went down?
Do you know how last week they reskinned the Mars Lost Sector?
We're placing bets.
We're placing bets. I'm placing bets on Greg from Titan is coming back.
No. I think it's gonna be an IO Lost Sector.
No.
Might see your old boy Greg, bro. He might come back. Who knows?
I hope he shits on us.
For everything we've done.
I hope he's so fucking strong. Aztecross? Did we get an exotic? Hold on.
Exotic quest? Wait, what? It's cap. I don't believe it.
I'm not seeing one.
Oh, you're an exotic drop. God damn it. Yo, Banner.
God, yo, quit fucking baiting me. God damn it. Let's just finish this thing out. Oh, wow. MK44 stand-asides. Oh, what a fantastic...
Alright, come on, red box weapon, please.
So this is the famous Cosmodrome. I knew Guardians were walking corpses, but I didn't expect such a graveyard.
So many motherfucking
Earth
entities.
suffered the collapse, just as we suffered the whirlwind. Such scars never fade. And you trust the Traveler to stand by the humans after it abandoned us?
We trust the light, not the great machine. Whatever its will, our house will stand in solidarity with the humans.
Let's go do the right expedition now.
Well, I don't think we just go get kills now.
Oh. Right, yeah.
Just go get 50 kills on Nessus, which is weird. So, Chad, is there a Nessus expedition that people are getting it? I'm on one right now. The playlist is random, though. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, lots of good explosions here, guys. That enhanced incandescent, huh? I think I finished mine, too. All right, so complete the pirate hideout, Tycho, and the Blade Master. Okay. Okay, so new mission. You good, Bombad?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
At what point would it be free to change
You
perks?
become quite adept
Maybe just like
at bringing down these
you get an added extra perk every 5 levels after 20 or something.
Okay.
Here, you'll face to all and with 4 cleavers between them.
Oh.
A strong arm and a sharp edge. Nah, they always think that's the only thing they need.
Is this new?
Someone's saying it's a Tangled Shore lost sector. Dude, honestly, Bungie can like put a lost sector in and make it go backwards.
Watch those cleavers. We don't want to tire out your ghost.
They can literally make a lost sector backwards and it feels like a new lost sector. Someone's saying it's an empty tank backwards.
Yeah. It's the music one.
Yeah, where you go in, it's like the Fallens are having a party and shit.
The Shanks have little drinks on them.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Take down the Blade Master. How do we take these guys down?
There's one without a shield over here. Hey, he's immune. The one's gonna be weak first.
This is like the Show Brothers, where we gotta... Oh, nice. He's weak.
No one's dead.
Damn, we're speedrunners out here. Look at us go.
Relic? Wow.
Mithrax hasn't told you any more about these relics, has he? I suppose it's need to know. And Mithrax knows.
Spider, why are you using a secure channel? Did my father tell you to do so?
Huh? Clever scribe. No more flattery? Well, Mithrax asked me to keep you at arm's length. Perhaps he doesn't want you mixing in with our unsavory business.
Were those his exact words?
Only a guess. Who can say? And after all, who am I to question the Count?
Spider, I will find out what's going on here.
All right.
I'm still kind of confused on what's going on with the story.
Well, all I know is Mithrax has a bad past and he doesn't want his daughter finding out. And he's telling everybody in the Fallen City to shut the fuck up. And if you say shit, he will personally chop your dick off.
Spider, there are questions my father refuses to answer. Have you seen him act this way before? You two were friends once.
Even if Mithrax had friends back then, I wasn't among them. I couldn't possibly speak to his behavior.
You're being evasive.
Oh, evasive? I prefer to think of it as coy. Well then, your father was unpredictable. We could have had everything we wanted if he listened to me, but he always knew better. And look at him now. Cal of a house, holed up inside the city. Picking over ruins, pretending he's content in the shadow of the great machine.
We were offered scraps and we took them.
Oh? Is that ingratitude, I hear?
I do not call the truth ingratitude, but enough of who my father is. Who was he?
I expected this from Spider, but not from you.
I am simply performing my duties as scribe of House Light. I will gather knowledge regardless of who would keep it from me.
Ruckus, I told you not to speak of this. Do I have to dock your tongue?
Father! I apologize for the Kel's behavior.
Apology accepted. I see now. You're afraid little Ida will take off those rose-colored glasses. Such a delightful human phrase. And what will she see when she looks at you then? Do not speak to my daughter again. Oh, don't worry about me. Though, I'm not the only one who remembers. Sooner or later, she'll learn the truth. But I'm sure it will all work out. After all, what is it you say? The light provides.
Hey there, Captain. Figured I'd better take over while Mithrax is preoccupied. I heard he's dealing with some family issues. From what I could gather, he tried to shut Ido out from all this pirate business. Might have lost his temper. Definitely lost face. Poor Ido. What do they say? Never meet your heroes? Kinda tough when your hero's your dad. No surprise to me Mithrax has got some secrets. Everybody's got something that keeps him up at night. I'm sure they'll work it out. Folks have a way of putting aside their differences when the world's at stake. Just look at me and Zavala. Or me and Ikora. Or me and... anybody, really.
So now we visit Spider in the ether tank in the Langston Quarter. I'm sure he's going to offer us a freaking piece of loot.
I think you'll find our friendship agreeable.
All right, which one did y'all choose?
You pick first.
What?
I'll pick it. I picked middle. I got a green fucking helmet, so don't pick the middle, I guess.
Picking right one. I got an exotic.
Did you? No, you didn't.
Pick the right one. Pick the right one.
That's such a troll.
I got a green.
I
picked the left one.
I picked the right one. I mean, I picked the left one.
Darn it. Maybe it was the right one.
Oh my god, you said you picked the right one! Alright, I gotta read this shit. You look up from your pitiful winnings and notice Spider is barely paying attention to the Ingrams. Bad luck again, he mumbles. That's a real shame, Guardian. But I suppose we all have cold streaks from time to time. He straightens up in his chair. Give me a while to restock, he says. I'll let you know when I have new Ingrams to distribute. He fixes you with a condescending smile. I'm sure you'll win next time. Ido's voice comes in over the radio. More energy interference, she cries. That was the last piece of triangulation data I required. I believe I have figured out a way to block those energy spikes should another one occur. You seem to be the catalyst, she tells you. Thus, I will trigger my suppression field the next time Spider asks you to pay him a social call. Perhaps we will be able to figure out this puzzle together. All right. Oh, another. Oh.
I kept this part quiet. I think half of those pirate lords didn't know what they had to begin with. They knew these things were powerful, but not why. Crack one open and you'd find a finger bone or a knot of old hair. Strong stuff. Smells awful. Ask me how I know. I've been holding on to them, but I figured you might want them.
Why?
I thought to myself, you know who might like something strange and unsettling? Eris Morn.
A gift, then?
Well, yeah, Moondust. You could call it a gift.
The sentiment is appreciated. But no. You know what you possess. These relics are not simple curiosities to be hoarded. They might serve a greater purpose.
And what's that?
Am I your conscience? Discover this for yourself. They are reliquaries, objects of great power. The darkness moves just beneath its skin. Do you feel it? It ruptures, flows, envelops.
Ooh, I like listening to you talk.
And I enjoy your silence.
I fucking love it, dude. All right, what did y'all just say? Someone just said it's Nezarec. One of y'all just said it's Nezarec. What do y'all mean it's Nezarec? Okay, so I'm being told that what Drifter has is those relics are Nezarec's body parts. Spoilers? Spoilers? Oh fuck! Is that a spoiler? I have no idea, guys. I'm just reading what y'all are saying. Y'all are
Look at the
saying.
left one. Left one's
I
like-
have no idea. There's something in the lore about his fingers. And didn't Drifter just say something about his
He said
finger?
something about fingers and hair.
He said something about fingers and hair. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm simply reading what you guys are saying.
I've been trying to determine what exactly is inside these reliquaries, but I dare not open them. The resulting surge of darkness energies would have unforeseeable effects on my physiology. However, I did manage to secure a centuries-old Vanguard mission report from the Cryptarchy. The reporting Guardian said that Elixni crews were infighting over what he called, quote, chunks of rotting meat. The report is of dubious quality, but it did make me wonder if the relic could be biological in nature.
Okay, first up, let me just say this real quick. I had no idea there was a leaked cutscene about anything. But everybody freaking out in the stream right now about what was just said, you just confirmed it. Okay? So anytime something like this is brought up and we're having a discussion, just stay chill about this. All right? Because everyone freaking out about it, just confirm what was said. Whereas we could have just had speculation time. Secondly, is there anything in the lore right now that might indicate that Nezarec is returning? And literally they're talking about rotting meats and biological. So it's a body. It's a body.
But my thing is like, what does that have to do with anything though?
I don't even know who that
Why?
guy is, Nezarec. I just know he's an exotic.
Well, he
has a helmet.
Yeah, he has a helmet. So at least from what I've been told, Nezarec is one of the main disciples for the Witness. And supposedly he's like supposedly
Is or was.
was.
Okay.
And supposedly, because I mean we had the glaive last season with Nezarec.
Mm-hmm.
That's so. But supposedly he's like chat, was he like the most powerful disciple? Like he was like stronger than Rourke. Yeah. So let me pull this up. Hold on. I'm gonna go read the lore here, since we're already on this topic. Everybody's curious about it. Okay. Rise, disciple, and bear this gift with pride. Rourke, disciple of the Witness. Wisps of sulfur swirl amid the geometric growths of stasis that jut from the dusty cavern floor. The sunder remains of hive knights and Thrall frozen within the crystals. Detritus of the recent battle crunches under Eris's boots. Ahead, the stark angles of the lunar pyramid rise before him. Red phantoms hang in the air and shimmer like specks of dust against its enormity. Raising her Hamkar bone to her lips, Eris blows across its surface as if she were extinguishing a tiny candle. The world around her blurs and bends, and then she is elsewhere. The heart of the pyramid, a veiled statue, towers over Eris, vaguely feminine in form, though she is not convinced of its what is this? Apophanian why can't I not say this fucking word? Apophanian silhouette. She raises her sulfur-shrouded Hamkar bone again. Stasis encrusts its surface, much as it had years ago when she first harnessed such power. Eris turns to inspect the vast interior of the pyramid. It is quiet. It is dead, not unlike the one in Savathun's throne room. Her eyes narrow. She clutches the Hamkar bone in her hand again, and she is elsewhere. A chamber. It is cavernous. It is dark. Strange, bisected statues of stratified minerals line the cathedral-like walls and culminate at the far end before a yawning opening that empties into perpetual nothingness. On the floor, a length of unidentifiable metal caked in centuries of dust catches her eye. A glaive. Eris lifts it into her hand. Striations of red illuminate on its surface and throb like a heartbeat. The glaive's power feels faint, distant, and yet an ember of something terrible still burns within. Where are you? Eris whispers into the air. There is no reply. This was Nezarec's glaive, much like Rourke had his own glaive, right? Nezarec was a disciple of the Witness, very powerful, and the Moon Pyramid was his original pyramid, but he left for some reason. Something most likely happened to Nezarec during the collapse. And that would actually, maybe Lightfall would lean into that more currently right now, it's being speculated, and no worry about banning this. It's just because it's the cat's out the bag right now. We're gathering the relics or pieces of Nezarec's body.
For what though?
Well, we don't know. That's what I mean. We're
rebuild them.
like gathering these relics, probably thinking we're getting some dope ass shit, but we're essentially like putting together one of the. I mean, maybe he might join us. I mean, maybe he might jump up and be like, "Yo, thank you so much." Someone says it's Mithrax Nezarec. Oh my god! Hold on. Let me look at this. All right, so this is Nezarec Sin, the exotic. He is that which is an inn, and he shall rise again. Passage from of hated Nezarec, a pre-Golden Age text. He is that which is in, that which covets sin, the final god of pain, the purest light, the darkest hour, and he shall rise again. When the guiding shine fades and all seems lost, he will call to you. Fear not. All he offers is not as dark as it may seem, for Nezarec is no demon, but a fiend, art and vile in ways unknown. He is a path and a way, one of many, and his sin so wicked, so divine, is that he will never cower when dust does fall, but stand vigilant as old stars die and new light blinks its first upon this faded eternity. Passage from the of hated Nezarec. I have no idea. What am I getting from this? What am I? English, someone. Light is
this thing about his face though?
It's interesting. Light is capitalized here. Right. Light is capitalized. He will rise again. In English, next raid boss. I don't know if Mithrax is Nezarec. Nezarec sounds like a bad mother.
I mean,
I'm not saying Mithrax isn't bad.
When Mithrax gets fucking pissed.
Someone's saying this is when Nezarec will rise as a guardian.
So the Traveler is going to resurrect one of the witnesses that died.
Oh my... What, you mean one of the disciples?
Or the disciples.
Dude, that would be so...
How would that work?
Just like it did with Savathun. The Traveler's just like, you know what? It's like Pokemon. I choose you. And they're just going to choose a disciple.
I would really like for Mithrax to be Nezarec, though. That would be some twist, wouldn't it?
Checking now.
I highly doubt he's Nezarec. I have a hard time believing he's Nezarec as well. Nezarec is like considered like, not saying Mithrax isn't, but
You're powerful.
at least from what Mylan's video said about Nezarec, he was like equivalent of like a god. Like he was extremely powerful.
Did Nezarec go through the process that Kaz is going through now, where like he like takes a new form? Did he do that as well?
I don't know. But again, former disciple.
Maybe.
Is Nezarec equal to the witness's power pre-Golden Age? That was my understanding. Was like he was like power rival that of like the, I don't know, maybe. I might be speaking out of context here. I am not watching any leaked cutscenes. No. We shall learn this as we go. Slap that like button like your mama told you right.